Victims of human trafficking are tortured, held against their will, violated, and sold like a piece of meat for good money. What happens when they escaped or they are rescued? More importantly, what is our nation, the United States, doing to help these victims? According to the Polaris Project, Trafficking Victim Protection Act of 2000 was the first act ever passed to help prevent human trafficking. It states, this act protects and treats those that are rescued or survivors as victims, not as criminals. In addition, it sets human trafficking as a federal crime. In 2013, the Protection Reauthorization Act was passed. This act does not allow citizens to purchase goods that are made by victims. This act is more specifically targeted to those who are in labor camps or are working with minimum wages and long hours. Because sometimes when we think of human trafficking, our mind automatically goes to the sexual exploitations of children. However, that is not always the case. There are other victims who are in this human trafficking ring that are not always sexually exploited. In June 2015, President Barack Obama passed the Justice of Victims of Trafficking Act. Watson states that this act punishes the people that are involved. It does not hold back. This act helps provide aid to those that are survivors of the human trafficking. Now, we talked about the federal laws across the United States, but what is our state, Ohio, doing? According to the Ohio Human Trafficking Force, Toledo, Ohio is ranked number 4th in the nation for the most arrests of sex trafficking. That is not a number to be proud of, and Ohio is not showing any signs of ignoring this issue. House Bill 130, also known as the End Demand Act, focuses on those who sell and purchase sex with minors. This act has 3 sections that have been revised or are newly added compared to the other acts that have been previously passed in the years. Number 1, it removes the need to prove that a minor or a person with a mental challenge needs to comply to sex. 2, it increases the penalty from a misdemeanor to a felony for those who engaged in sexual activities with a 16-year-old or younger. And 3, the protection for minors, it protects those that are minors, it provides welfare for them, and if their parent would sell them to the sex ring, the court can determine those rights to that parent. So overall, Ohio is showing no signs of ignoring these issues that are happening, especially with Toledo ranked number 4. However, Massachusetts is not treating all those that are fair. In one of their laws, if a minor is rescued or is found in a survivor, they are provided protection and are not labeled as a prostitute or have any criminal record. However, if they are over the age of 18, they are labeled as a prostitute. This label then is carried on through them, which gives them no hope of finding any jobs or getting away from their past. Why should age matter in deciding who is a victim or not? This is not fair for those that are survivors who have been beaten, tortured, and have no hope of surviving to any other point later on.